What is beyond a reasonable doubt in criminal law? Imagine standing in a courtroom where the stakes are incredibly high. Your freedom hangs in the balance, and the question is, how sure does the jury need to be before they can declare you guilty? This is where the phrase "beyond a reasonable doubt" comes into play. It is the highest standard of proof in criminal law. When a person is charged with a crime, the prosecution must provide evidence that is so convincing that no reasonable person could doubt the defendant's guilt. This means that the jury or judge must feel virtually certain that the defendant committed the crime before they can return a guilty verdict. This standard is much stricter than what is required in civil cases, where the proof only needs to be more likely than not. In criminal law, the consequences are severe, including the possibility of losing one's freedom. Therefore, the law requires that the prosecution prove every essential element of the crime beyond this high level of doubt. So, what exactly is reasonable doubt? It is a doubt based on reason and common sense, grounded in the evidence presented. It is not about speculative or imaginary doubts, nor is it influenced by sympathy or prejudice. It is the kind of doubt that would make a reasonable person hesitate before making a significant decision in life. It is important to note that proving something beyond a reasonable doubt does not mean absolute certainty. That would be an impossible standard to meet. Instead, it requires a high level of confidence in the evidence presented. From the perspective of criminal defense, this standard is vital. It places the entire burden of proof on the prosecution. The defendant is presumed innocent and does not have to prove their innocence. If the defense can raise a reasonable doubt, for instance, by questioning the reliability of the evidence or the credibility of witnesses, then the prosecution has not met its burden. In such cases, the defendant should be acquitted. In practical terms, the evidence needed to meet this standard can include forensic data, surveillance footage, and witness testimony. The defense plays a crucial role in examining this evidence, looking for inconsistencies or errors that could create reasonable doubt. Ultimately, the concept of "beyond a reasonable doubt" serves to protect individuals from wrongful convictions. It ensures that before someone is deprived of their freedom or rights, there must be a very high level of certainty about their guilt. This principle embodies the belief that it is better for guilty individuals to go free than for an innocent person to face punishment.